Now, we do have some messages coming in from our viewers. Shadow was cheering for Dabmaster to get the fuck up, and of course, upon seeing his defeat, he does exclaim, "Son of a bitch." O-Funk comes in and says, "Yo, check Discord DMs when you can. Need opinions on logo." Okay, so we have a potential logo. Give us one moment here. We will get a look at that logo, but first we have to take a look at this highlight reel from the match. Jordan, is my Discord stream running for the game?
No, when the game crashed, it stopped.
Okay, I got us. Oh my goodness, it won't let
So
me out
that's
of the
why
game.
I was a second and a half behind whatever was happening.
I kind of figured. I couldn't get out without Control-Alt-deleting, so let me fix that. Well, and then while I do, we'll check out this logo too. And then we'll check out those highlights. Okay. Boopity boopity boop boop. Okay.
Does that
yeah.
mean I get to write an 8-bit jingle for the podcast thing?
Dude, he said
the
he was
intro?
working on stuff, and I said you need to talk to Jordan, bro. And we did a dab o'clock just to kind of show it off.
Nice.
Oh, dude,
I would love to write a little 8-bit ditty.
Okay. Dude, I really like this. So check this out, Jordan. Oh shit. Is there a way for me to make it bigger? Okay, there it is. So what I would say is maybe make the sword the same color as the 8-bit part. Like the inside of the sword at least.
Yeah, so it looks more like a T.
Yeah, because it took me a second to decipher it.
But other than that, that's fucking rad, bro.
It is super rad. I absolutely love it, dude. Yeah, I think it looks great. Shadow says, "Yo, whatever happened to the King of England? Just saying. Where Alexis at?" Dude, I don't know. I have no idea.
You know England doesn't have a king.
Well, I think that's the point that Shadow's trying to make, is that maybe there was a king at one point. Shadow says 8 by heroes.
and MTV this fall.
And we did kind of walk straight into it. You let us straight in there, Funk. Funk says, we can both make one and use one for intro and use the other for things. And sure thing, I'm on it, dude. Okay, word. He says heart. Oh, that was fantastic. Inman says, LOL. There you go. Best name, dude. 8 by heroes, dude. People be so mad when they find out there's only like 4 of us and we're straight. We would be canceled immediately.
I was misled. Grossly misled when I tuned into this.
I heard words used like pussies and scrotum slappers and tallywhackers, and Shadow goes LMAO riots, dude. But dude, I think it looks really great.
It does, yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah. You know what that sword reminds me of? Did you guys ever play Wonders of Y for Super Nintendo?
No, I don't think I've ever.
It was on other things as well. We should do a run of it, bro. I wish there was how is there not a way for us to be able to pass a virtual controller back and forth? How is that not possible? That makes me so upset. Because it would be a good back and forth RPG game. Like, I die, then you go, and then you die. Eventually, one of us is going to hit like a 2 or 3 hour point, you know? But basically, it was just a side-scrolling RPG done in a really great fashion. And you talk about farming. You talk about standing in like one spot because you knew a shit ton of birds would just come down, and you would just be like, once your fucking sword was strong enough. But Wonders of Y was awesome, and there was a fire sword that was super coveted, and it was like one of the earliest games that I can remember where you could change weapons, and the weapon changed
changed.
Yes, the weapon actually changed, so it would be like an orange sword. So that's kind of what that makes me think of.
That is always special.
Shadow's like, what? 3 straight dudes? I'm out, dude. I came here for 8 by heroes, yo. Shadow says, what's the difference between 8 and 9-bit? I don't know. I'm terrified of what you're gonna say, though.
I really gotta find some way to keep my bong handier to me.
What's your desk like, bro? That's what I keep thinking.
Dude, it's fucking monster. It's got a piano and a synthesizer and
Oh, okay.
a 4-channel mix board and turntables and a PlayStation
Okay.
and a Switch and
So just everything's there.
It's everything.
Bro.
It's literally like an 8-foot layout. It's stupid.
Nice. So let me show you guys my nearly final form here. Let me switch screens. But I really fucking like the logo, dude. Alright.
Without cleaning it up, after I look at this, I'll be right back and I'll just send you a picture of what it looks like.
Okay, word. So this is where I sit.
I'm glad your desk is just as messy as mine is right now.
Yeah, mine's like
beers there.
Mine's pretty messy. Yeah, except for this big.
This is stream desk, not normal desk.
Right.
Because I don't have time to throw my beers away.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
So, and then this was the final setup that I decided to do with my monitors. So I don't know if you can kind of see them there.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then that way, if I want to like turn this, I mean I can, but the light's resting on it right now. I don't want to. But this will flip perfectly vertical and be fine. But it looks
nice.
It's good the way it is.
Yeah, that's solid. I have a bunch more cables in the way of mine since I got my new music stuff. Because I'm like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I'm just so pumped that I have an awesome new inbox.
Right. The cable management's the worst day of your life. Whenever you're like, I'm going to go through.
All my shit, I have it into these, you know, massive kind of tube things. You know, I have everything running through that. Except what is my microphone input and my piano input into this box. And I'm like, there's no good way to hide them, so they're just there.
Okay.
Alright, so BRB, and I
you got it. You got it. So, let me show it off. So I like it. I do. It's an improvement. I think where the hilt is black, it should be at least, if not gray, it should at least be lighter. And it's probably, you know what? Honestly, though, it's probably because I'm looking at this on a dark background. But you gotta think about you know, like dark mode. Like if people were running their shit on dark mode. Does that make sense? Or what are your opinions on that? What do you think, O-Funk? Do you think it'll be just fine? What do you guys think, chat? Can you make that T out better? I mean, I know you can definitely make it out better. And man says, I can't unsee 8x Heroes. Sorry, but looks good. 8x Heroes still. Oh, you still see 8x Heroes? So what if you try lowercase? I think it looks good, and I like the uppercase for sure. And I like that it's like whoosh texture and color. I think make the hilt lighter. That's what I think too, Shadow. I do think make the hilt lighter. I mean, I know it would throw everything off center. Or could you just make it a little bit thicker? Like maybe like make this jewel a fucking 9-piece instead of a 4-piece, and then just proportionately make that hilt bigger, because the blade is pretty big. Thicker, oh yeah. That's right. Can't be 8x, guys, without some thickness. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna grab a couple of beers really quick as well. I know Jordan's doing that. I'll be right back, you guys. And let us know what you think, Funk. I think he's literally editing while we're talking, guys. I think he's literally changing it up while we're talking. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a couple of beers. Shadow says I could do a solid Kool-Aid Man impression. Oh yeah! I can't do the Kool-Aid Man. I can't get that deep. I can do more of a Macho Man because he's a little... Oh wait. I see it. Hold on. What about this one, guys? See, I do like that one. I do like that. Would you humor me? I like this one's fine with me 100%. But would you humor me and add like an extra layer of thickness? I know you would have to probably rework like from here back, but just to see. You know what I'm saying? Because then it would I think it would really accentuate the T a little bit more. But then does the T, would it be hanging too far over? Well, nah, I think if you throw something right here and don't go much far, I don't know. Shadow says, humor this motherfucker. Well, you're the designer, bro. I don't want to just be like, hey, man, do this, man. And I'm excited to see what Jordan throws together as far as, like, just possible different bit music, possible intro, outro music.
Okay, sorry, I had the beer and bong whilst I was up.
Okay, so we got a new one up. Do you see this one?
Oh yeah, that looks much better.
So I asked him to humor me and tell me what you think on this, Jordan. Because you can see, like... Oh, wait. Yeah, well, you can see the stream. So... Yeah. I think if you don't go past, like, you fill this square in and add maybe, like, an extra layer of thickness all the way around, I think it might accentuate the T.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, like, make the hilt, or not the hilt, but whatever that fucking cool curvy part of the sword is.
Yeah, the...
Like, a little bit longer.
The wrist guard and the handle.
Yeah, just make that, like, a little bit, like, the sides a little bit longer out, like another... block or two out, make it look more like an actual
and I think
T.
I think the handle, just like an extra layer around the outside. And man says, how about a red glow on the back part of the hilt? Ooh, what do you mean? And man, like I guess like an 8-bit glow on the back part. What do you mean? Because I also just saw, like, in my mind, I just saw like a red radiating maybe from behind the sword, right? And then just behind the whole logo, but that's a tall order. From the back of the part of the hilt and up the handle. Like the glow on the blade. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, he's saying, like, maybe for your thickness, and bro, you might could just do this with your thickness.
The girth, if you will.
Yeah. You might could just take this red and run it along the outside of the hilt here, or just slightly rework the pieces to where it looks good. Because he's saying where it fades from the orange, he was saying he'd think it would look good for it to fade all the way around, and then you would definitely see the T that was within that. No doubt. We're such picky bitches, you guys.
You really are. Damn, I think you're killing it, Funk.
I think it looks good too, but you know, I'm like, dude, I do this with my own shit. I do this with my shit whenever I'm making I'll throw big shit together, no problem. small, tiny decisions, like, well, this isn't really a time, but like little decisions.
Yeah, look at it on a
Oh
different
my
color
God.
background. That's the thing, for sure.
It's because it's on a black background. No, for sure. But I still, even if it's on like a different background, I think
Can
that
you look at it on a different background?
yeah. Open link, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe not.
Damn it! It put it on a dark background. Hold on, let me see if I can. Alright, cop. I'll just save it. He's like, hey, bro, don't save my shit.
Don't steal my fucking logo.
Haha, we have our logo, guys. Our plan
Good
worked
job, guys.
masterfully.
Block it from the channel now.
Bans. No, I'm just joking. Alright, so I got 3D paint. My
Boy, 3D paint. Ought to be able to pull this off.
Did you mean to make yourself have a super intense voice?
You mean? Oh, is it super intense right now?
You hit some key to mod it. It's like,
Alright, what about now? My back to normal?
yeah, it's still there.
Okay, hold on.
Yo, I'm back now.
Yay.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Zach, I don't even remember what I said now.